For the longest time, I was curious about the mini motos, your Honda Groms, your Monkeys, Trail 125s. But being a bigger guy, I wasn't really sure if it was enough for me. And just for reference, I'm about 6 foot tall, 250 pounds, so I'm not exactly little. And as you guys can probably tell, it ain't exactly muscle, okay? I've spent my fair share of time at the buffet. And I tried looking up a few videos as a larger person to give me an idea, but I couldn't really find anything. And eventually I said, screw it, and just bought one. This is my Boom Vader BD 125-10. That's a clone of a Gen 2 Honda Grom. And I bought this thing for $1,400 online, and that included free shipping, which is a heck of a lot easier to spend than the $3,000 or $4,000 a brand new Grom would have cost me. And buying this bike, there were two things I was concerned about it, and we're gonna talk about that today. Now, the first thing I was concerned about is whether or not I'd be too big for this motorcycle, because, you know, these little mini motos only make like 6 to 8 horsepower. And being a bigger guy, you know, I was a little concerned if that was going to be enough to move my butt around. And it wasn't even really just the weight as far as size goes. Also had to do with my height, because I'm blocking a lot of the wind. Unless I want to like hunch over like I'm doing some sort of freaking, I don't know, freaking drag race or something. But riding around like that all day, every day, your back is going to be just gone. And in all fairness, mine's not stock. I do want to say before we go any further, though, that speedometer is calibrated, verified with GPS, which I know isn't the most accurate thing in the world, but it's better than being 10 off as it was before. Like, we're doing 49 in 4th gear. That's with the 22mm nibby carb, 17-tooth front sprocket, full exhaust. I haven't finalized tuning the carb yet. We might be able to get a few more miles per hour out of this thing, but so far I'm having a good time with it. Well, the weight was also kind of a concern too, because I mean, this bike weighs 238 pounds, so me being 250, I weigh more than this thing does. Like, I almost joke, like, if I ever run out of gas, I can just pick this thing up and put it in my pocket. Like, it's a really tiny bike. There are two mods I do recommend, though, doing this, because I got some risers to bring the stock handlebars up about 1 inch, and then I got a flat seat, so it kind of gets rid of that little hump in the middle. Lets me kind of sit back just a hair. That definitely helps the comfort. But other than my size, the other thing I was curious about is how goofy am I going to look on this bike? Because I'm a pudgy in the midsection, let's say that. So when I'm sitting down, it's kind of noticeable, from the rear especially. And yeah, I probably look funny on this thing. Probably like a circus bear riding a tricycle. But you know what? I don't care. That does not matter. Because I am having an absolute blast on this little bike. And truth be told, I have spent far too much of my life being worried about what other people think. And at some point, you just gotta say, screw it. Because if nothing else, at least when you look funny, people are looking at you. There's less of a chance they're gonna run you over. Because they might see some big guy, but they don't see the smile in my helmet. Having an absolute blast. Which kind of goes back to the whole it's fun to ride a slow bike fast than a fast bike slow. Because with this thing making very little power, you could pretty much run this thing all the time, baby. You hit wide open just like that and drop a gear, open her up. She makes a fun sound. It's almost like a dying pig, actually. I definitely don't think you're going to break any speed limits on this thing. But honestly, being a bigger guy, I'm really glad I bought this bike. It is an absolute ton of fun. But hopefully you guys can see, as far as riding around, that this bike actually does pretty good in town. Don't, like, expect to hop on the interstate and travel across the country on this thing. People have traveled across the country on these little bikes. I mean, I guess if you have that kind of time, it could be done. But for bombing through neighborhoods, just running around town, running your errands, a daily in-town commute, I think the bike's pretty good for that. So if you're a bigger guy and you're kind of on the fence of buying one of these little bikes, what the heck are you waiting for? Especially one of the clones, because these things are reasonably priced. The quality's not horrible. Being a Chinese bike you can buy on the internet. And even though these things get about 100 miles per gallon, we're more concerned about the miles per gallon. Because these things are freaking cool. And I might look goofy, but I also don't care. And I know I said mine's modified, but you don't have to do really any of this stuff. They're pretty good right out of the box. And if you want to get an idea of what that feels like, you can check out my first impressions on my Boom Vader BD 125-10 right here. And as always, y'all be good. See ya. I got no clue where the